where there's train tracks, there's got to be something incredible, right? Like that. So we're going to follow this as far as we can and see if there's anything new that's washed out. We being my bride and I. There she is, and there's a train behind her. As with most creeks that run through a lot of, I had a little trouble with my English for a minute there. As with most creeks that run through towns, they run along beside railroad tracks. Actually, the railroad tracks run along beside creeks because that's where they built them. And we are, there was a point to me telling you that, and then you okay? Yeah. But I almost slipped, and then she almost slipped. But they are all full of railroad spikes and tons of metal. None of which, like that, are you allowed to take. I mean, people take railroad spikes all the time, but don't think for a minute that any scrapyard is going to take any railroad iron. I may be mistaken. I can't get stood up. I may be mistaken, but I believe it is a federal offense, because if scrapyards would buy it, people would be digging the tracks up and taking all they could. Oh, you found a phone already. Good eye, good game, good game.
You saw it right when I did, didn't you?
Kind of, sort of. That counts. So what we're doing is looking for, that one's still alive and wants to get away. That is a hideous phone cover. I think we ought to leave it just because I'm simply offended. So if this is your first time joining us on this channel, what we do is get in every creek we can. If it can be walked and it's not in your yard, we're gonna go in it. What's wrong? That's just the train cranking up its little thingies. Interesting the way it works, isn't it? All right, the train's moving. So are we, and I'm hoping that there's something amazing in here other than one cell phone. But what I was saying before, I don't remember if I finished. Yes, I did finish. We won't start that conversation over. Just gonna look around for stuff. We are currently rewatching a series called, what is it called? Only Murders in the Building, or Murders in the Building? With Selena Gomez and I don't know the other people's names. Steve Martin. What's the other?
I think Martin Short.
Martin Short. There's a bunch of Martins. I never thought I'd like a movie like that, or a show, but it's really good. It's made me want to do a podcast where you cast your pods amongst the people. I just don't have a lot of pods. I don't know if you did a podcast, what does it take to get people to listen to you? Like, see all this Americana Railroadiana? You can't touch that. This is definitely an unwalked creek, but I don't think it runs near the buildings in the town we're in, so there may not be a lot in here. Every summer I get the most incredible tan. I've got tanned arms where I roll up my sleeves, and I've got funny leg tans. Not right now. Maybe later. There's a coupling for a train. That's what it looks like. There's 2 tin buckets. No microphone. There's a lot of metal in this creek. I don't remember all that. We haven't been here. Has it been 2 years? At least.
Yeah, probably since 2020.
You can go first if you want to.
It's deeper.
Hey, this one's a bucket of water. I don't know if there's any. Yeah, it is getting pretty deep. You may, oh, I remember this. You had to walk that because your boots are shorter than mine. There is a top to a bottle, I think, but it's too deep. Look how clear it is. Isn't that amazing? I think we did see a couple of snakes in here. She's been walking the ledge. Walking the ledge, walking the ledge. And we're both on the wall. I made it. She's almost made it through. There was a blind fish back there. I know they're blind. I don't know what happens to them. I see them often in city creeks. It's like their face will have something on it, and they're blind. You can reach down and actually pick them up. Kind of sad. Hey, there's a hubbed cap. Here comes a choo-choo train. Train number 3 for us. And it has started blowing its little horn right when it got near us. It was so loud. Oh, there's a brick that says words. Now we need to know, don't we? I can't read it. Can you read that? I can't read it at all.
Looks like S-T-E-E.
Is it steel?
There's a T, there's a K and a Y.
Why can't I read that? I want to clean off everything except the green in the letters. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, much better. It says Kentucky. Oh, this is cool, darling. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I do not own a brick that says Kentucky Steel. So I do now. This brick will go with me when I leave. It'll be right there. Reminder also, if you're just joining us, I do reels on Facebook. I also put videos up there, but I started with my long ago metal detecting videos. So if you want to see every one of them that you may have missed, go there. And also check out the reels too. You'll get little clips like that brick long before the video comes out. So yeah, when the video comes out, you may say, oh yeah, I remember that brick, but it's kind of cool because you get a sneak peek. There is a lot of railroad steel in here. You'd think the railroad would recycle it, but they probably got other stuff to do. We gotta find another creek if this one doesn't start showing a little more productivity for the harvest, don't you think?
Yeah.
But 100 years ago, little passenger trains went down these tracks. And you never know what someone threw out their window as they were driving by. Like here's a little piece of Americana Porcelain. Let's see if we can decipher it. No, we can't. It was a rose. Some say love. It is a river. Ooh, that's a sticker. It was a sticker. Looks like it's about to fill up your boot. You're gonna have 10 regrets. Hang on, I'll give you a boost. Here's another brick with just a couple of letters. Of course, but that's because it's not the whole brick. So all you get is Art H. So if your name is Art and your last name starts with an H, you probably love that brick. This is not a brick video, but it's turning into one since there's not much else in here as of the yet.
Oh, I see a knife.
Oh, it is a knife. Okay, harvest the knife. I don't know how many sandwiches that's cut up. Usually you can tell by the teeth if it's cut 8, 10, or 12 sandwiches. Oh, it's metal down there. I thought that was wood, but it's not. Wait till harvest, because it is kind of cool. This is a lot of railroad iron. I mean, a lot. I just got stabbed. I don't know how far we ever went up this thing.
I think we went pretty far.
We're gonna go, we need to go pretty far again. Another brick. R. Jenkins. Hang on, I'll give you a boost. And another brick. Geo Crown. See, that's a neat brick too. Man, I can't carry these all out of here. There's 6 kinds of heavy. It ain't heavy. Here's a piece of a Southern. So we're up to about 4 bricks I'd like to carry out of here. I'm not going to, because it puts a mighty strain on my Becky Man purse. She sent me another one, which is really awesome too, but it's a tad bit heavier. I'm not complaining, Becky, I love it. I use it for other things, but and plus I hate to give up my old favorite access. There it goes, Midland water snake. Man, if it won't go up in a hole, we'll be able to get it. You ready? Win those bushes right there. I wonder if we can get it. It may have went on up in that bank right there. I know all the fish are freaking out. Yeah, it went up under the crack. I'm gonna stay here and wait a minute, but I won't make you do that. Okay, it didn't come back out, so I just left it. But when it went across the middle, every minnow in here went into freak out mode. That's about the only predator they have in here, other than minnows a little bit bigger than they are. Oh, look at that beautiful snake right there. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It is a biter, but it's so small. Come on. Let me just pet you. That's all I want to do. I really don't want to hurt you, but I want you to come to me. God, did you see the colors on that thing? Oh my goodness. Well, I caught it just for a split second and it lit me up. I don't think it's venomous because it only put 2 holes in me. So that's gonna be safe, right? Weird thing is it didn't musk me or anything, so I think we're okay. That's cool, that's 2 snakes. Another awesome brick. This one says something different, but I gotta know what it says. So let's go back over here and do this. I've rinsed off my hand like 85 times. I can't read that. I could before I scratched on it. You hold that, darling? Check this scooter. This is a city scooter that has obviously been stolen and ran in here. Yeah, my hand does stink. Again, I rinsed it off a couple times. It will not quit doing what it's doing. I want to drag that out, but I don't know. It's pretty buried into the bank, so I think we'll skip it and keep heading that way. There's another southern brig. I was telling her, she's concerned. And I told her, I said, they have an anticoagulant, which makes you free bleed. I'm a free bleeder. And then that's why it hasn't stopped yet. And she said, oh, so your blood flows out easily while they suck your blood. She's thinking of vampire snakes.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. A lot of people get them confused with vampire bats. That's a no name. So let's keep traveling up here, see if we can find a bigger snake. I just missed another snake. Yeah, I'm not gonna harass it. We'll find another one. Oh, here's another brick, different words. I was gonna be funny and say it said Anglo-Saxon Protestant, but guess what? It says Anglo-Saxon. I wonder if that's two people's names. Or just one. These are interesting. Still Noxema or something like that, and it is in there.
Avon.
I don't know if it's Avon. It's too deep to be Avon. It's near the slag. So it's gonna say some words, but it may not ever come out of there. I think it needs more water. All right, I moved the big rock over it, so maybe we can get, there it is. Isn't that amazing? How did that thing survive? It is like the base layer of the tracks. And what does it say? Nothing. But I don't have one that looks, it's got glass in it. But I don't have one that looks like that. So, I know my hand won't stop bleeding. So we shall harvest, of course. I sent someone sent me an email and said, hey man, I love those white things. I store things in them. You want to get rid of them? And I sent them a bunch of them. I don't remember who or when or what. Pretty cool though. So we shall harvest. Pull that out.
I kind of touched it.
Did you read it?
I did.
Check it out.
I'll put it back where it was.
Oh, you put it back?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That would have been an incredible bottle. Alabama Bottle Incorporated Works, Birmingham, Alabama. I don't have any soft gravel to polish it in, so we'll do it right here. Give it a little shine. Just wait for the change here. Stand by and wait for the change. Are you still with me? Have you went to watch somebody else? Gosh, I wish this bottle was whole. A little better. Ah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, there's glass in here.
I know it. There's probably a lot of bottles in here. Yeah, the layers are interesting. The gravel, then the black, then the row of red.
Yeah.
That's Americana Railroadiana. What you talking about? Okay, let's go. Let's walk it. See if anything's fresh is walked out up here. We need a early revolver to wash out of that bank. Look at the color changes. Isn't that neat? I think that's the Magna Larda. Isn't that the way they say it? That's in Greece, never mind. we're almost to the end of our journey because we walked so far. I haven't recorded every second of it because at times it gets monotonous. So we're gonna get up through there. Here, this is the end. So we found a bunch of bricks, a cell phone, and that awesome bottle. She actually found that bottle. Ah, there's a snake skin. That's a fresh setup right there. Maybe the snake's right here somewhere. I guess we'll do the tunnel, then we'll call it a day, because it's hard to pass up a tunnel, right? Let's go. All right. Aw, mine's empty. We'll go anyway. At the other side, same stuff as before. Oh, as much as I hate to, I think we're gonna have to wrap it up though. So we're done. This is our exit wound right here. And we need to go. So thanks for, you okay? Hey, what does that say?
It says Southern.
That's a big brick you got there. Thanks for watching our videos.